A gored skirt features multiple vertical style lines that separate the skirt into panels. There are usually 4, 6, or 8 panels in a gored skirt, counting both front and back panels. These style lines will absorb the fullness of the darts if there are any, and also allow for a smooth-fitting, flared, or very full skirt. Begin by determining your desired number of gores, and then tracing off your skirt sloper. Then, draw in your desired gore style lines. Cut around your pattern, slash along the style lines, and add seam allowance. Add seam allowance and label your patterns. You'll notice that I've placed center front on a fold. This will give me 3 panels across the front, and if I develop the back to be symmetrical, I'll wind up with a 6 gore skirt. If I wanted 8 gores, I would simply add a seam down the front, or if I wanted 4 gores, I would do a seam down center front and center back, as well as the side seams. If you're working with a skirt sloper that has darts, the easiest way to take out the dart fullness is to make sure that your gore style line intersects the dart point. With this single dart sloper, I'd draw my style line right here, and then when I slashed along that line, I would also be able to slash out the dart fullness. What about, though, when your sloper has 2 darts, and they're not in a place where you'd like to have a style line? I'll show you how to do that next. Trace off your sloper, including the darts. Then, draw in your desired style lines. I'm going to do a 3 gored back panel to match the 3 gored front panel I just completed. Because my desired style line does not intersect with the dart point, we're going to need to move the dart value to either this seam, the center back seam, or the side seam to achieve an equivalent fit. Measure the amount of fabric each dart intakes, and then note this amount. Then, split this total amount in half, and draw a line that distance centered over your style line. In this case, my 2 darts add up to just over ½ an inch, so half of that is 1/4, and I'm going to draw a line that is 1/4 inch wide on either side of my style line. Next, I'll lightly pencil in a horizontal line about where my dart points are. Connect the marks you just made up at the waistline to this line down on the style line. This will remove the value of one of the darts, but we're still left with the value of the other dart. To remove this value, measure over, again, half of the remaining distance at both center back and the side seam. Then taper this distance down to the horizontal line you just drew. Then erase your original darts. Cut out your pattern, being sure to slash away the extra bits on the side and the new dart you drew in the center. Then slash along your design line. Smooth out any points that may have formed, and then add seam allowances and label your pattern to finish.